My name is Rory Houlihan. I ran for U.S. Senate last spring, 2016, to stop the ticking time bombs so I could put our economy on track for a bright new day. Instead of all things ending, well, I lost the election. Not running, but the ticking time bombs are still here, if not more so. Let me educate you on the ticking time bombs and give you the rest of the story. 19 Part 1B. Alcons are the greatest threat that our country has ever faced. The nation of Israel was now living in the desert. Food was in short supply, which meant that the nation of Israel had to move on a regular basis. Moses needed everyone to work. Have you ever had someone tell you to your face, F you and F off? I'm not going to work. This is just too hard. I have. A dumb low OT. Or, sorry, I was planning on just now taking a shower so I can go out and get myself a sugar mama. Smart low OT. I've heard that one too. The words sugar mama comes to mind. I don't know about you, but I found that good men will work for everyone's good and rear ends won't. And more often, not even for their own good. Good men stay and face while rear ends run. Good men sacrifice, rear ends won't. Only the game that low and no OTs respond to is a game of tit for tat. That if you do this, then tit. We'll do that. Tat. There are two tit for tat laws that just don't make sense in Deuteronomy. One that says that both the rapist and the raped must be put to death, and that the adulterer and adulteress must be put to death. But God the Father had no way to build a jail for the bad guys. They were constantly moving. God the Father had to take care of and get rid of. Why do rapists rape? To make more rapists. We had no way to do an abortion back then. So the only way to stop rapists from making more rapists was to kill the victim. This law got rid of the no OTs for good. Do you honestly think it would be God the Father's plan to have a world of more and more rapists and murderers? Or less and less? Matt Bevin, if you close all the abortion clinics in Kentucky, as you have work to do, what happens to a raped woman? Are you forcing a raped woman to make more rapists? Conservative, overreaching laws and actions? Don't think. Are you doing God's work or the devil's work? The only way to ensure that discipline and order and work occurred in the Israel camps was not to chump the good, hardworking man. Remember, good men sacrifice. Rear ends won't. These laws also got rid of the low OTs for good too. Deuteronomy ends up being a set of domestication laws designed to take care of and get rid of the smart low no OTs from the house of Israel. Would God the Father's goal be to make humanity more humane? Might be the answer to ending war. Might be the answer to ending poverty. This is the only way these extreme laws of Deuteronomy makes any sense. From a Christian standpoint, young women create our society, literally speaking. What we do to young women, we do to the next generation of our citizens, literally speaking. Young women are the key to our country. Should we not protect the keys to our country? Understand, I have walked the walk all my life. I know how St. Joseph felt when he found out Mary was with child. But Joseph obeyed the angel. Good men sacrifice. Rear ends don't. When my wife, the honey bunny, exclaimed, "No first grandbaby is going to be an abortion," she turned to me and smiled, because she knew I had her back. Afterwards, I told her I'll get a third job and everything will be just fine. For years, I worked 3 jobs. I got 3 hours of sleep a night. If I had to work 3 jobs to support our family with the current minimum wage of $7.75, can a single mom also work 3 jobs and take care of a baby? No. I have shown in my earlier posts that the minimum wage for a single woman to take care of a child was $15.50 per hour for a 4-hour week in Kentucky. Is not a single mother the main breadwinner for that family? So what is so bad if she gets paid the same as a man? Equal pay for women and men is not only fair, but good for our society. Are young women the foundation part of our society? Don't young women literally create society? They bear the children. Don't young women raise the children too? So if you take care of your foundation, the building stands and lasts for a long, long time. But if you take a sledgehammer to the foundation, then the building is in danger of falling soon on your head. So what we do to young women, we do to the next generation of our citizens and our country. There are studies from third world nations showing that educating young women has a 5-fold multiplier effect on the next generation. One of the surest ways to end the cycle of poverty is to educate young women. The actions we do to young women have a multiplier effect in the coming years. And just a thought, if your goal was to enslave our country, who would you go after? Young women. Are not conservative laws, values, doing that today? If a young woman does the right thing and has the child, because we underpay folks today, she has to have government assistance. And now she's a deadbeat mom, according to conservatives, talking heads. That deadbeat mom is the cashier at the store or the waitress serving you. They are one of the lowest paid workers in the US. And if you are truly for family values, you would be for school meals so their kids can eat. Isn't Trump going to cut those meals? Such a good man. End of 19B, Part 1. And 19, Part 1B. Elcons are the greatest threat that our country has ever faced. You have a good and blessed day. Bye.